For a long time, I hated the two white men that turned up at Pendleton at the 38-hour mark, approximately. I used to say to them, I fucking hate you two. Why did you have to turn up? If you hadn't have turned up, I won't be here and I won't have to deal with everything that I'm dealing with. Because I felt like I was drowning. I felt like I was sinking. I felt like I was being suffocated under the pressure. I felt like nobody understood. There was nowhere to turn to. Greater Manchester Police, ICO, IOPC, Andy Burnham, Vera Bed, and the rest of the fucking cover-up crew almost broke me to the extent where I used to go to bed and pray that I wouldn't wake up. I'm not even religious, so for me to pray, I must have been desperate, you know. And at my lowest point, and bear in mind, I've never been depressed. At my lowest point, I asked somebody I care about to help me end it because I was too much of a coward to end it myself. And again, I weren't suicidal, I weren't depressed. I just couldn't unsee what I'd seen. The experience with Greater Manchester Police in February 2021 killed a part of me, you know, the spark that I had for life. I view the world differently now, you know. I don't have the same excitement and love for it anymore, you know, because I've seen how dark and murky it can get, you know. So over the weekend, I elaborated. Sorry, I were crying before, so I'm a bit bunged up. I elaborated, but afterwards I said to the guy, I don't think I want that bit in because I'm not sure people are going to believe me. And I don't want to lose the credibility I've worked so hard to build, you know. But I'm thinking after reading the 26-year-old's experience, fuck it, I'm going to put it all out there. If people believe me, they believe me. If they don't, at least I've planted the seed, you know. But yeah, the police, apart from the footage that they've accidentally lost, you know, the very footage that existed, then was exempt, then got corrupted, now it's accidentally lost. They won't even give me the audio, you know. One of my early memory recall is an officer saying, get her out, get her the fuck out, she's not going in here, words to that effect. And I believe that was the time, around the time that the two white males had turned up. And if them two white males hadn't turned up, I don't think I'd be here making this stupid fucking video at 8 o'clock in the morning after reading about another case where somebody's died after being detained. I just want people to know that Greater Manchester Police are vile. That police force is pure evil. I'd go as far as saying that they are sadistic. And like I said, that's the worst word I can conjure up. Their police custody suites are not a safe place to be in, and you don't have to be a criminal to find yourself in there. I was a check on welfare, and they illegally broke into my home despite me telling them that I did not want them there. Surrounded me in my own kitchen when I was vulnerable, and then arrested me and locked me up for over 40 hours for swiping an officer's glasses. What did they expect me to do? Make her a fucking cup of tea after they'd fucking broken in and surrounded me? And instead of de-escalating the situation, they escalated it. You know, I was never charged. Andy Burnham and Vera Bed said I should never have been arrested, and let alone be detained that long. Has anybody been held to account? Have the fuck? Is anybody going to be held to account for this poor 26-year-old? Are they fucked? Why? Because you've got the fucking cover-up crew on the job. The IOPC are not independent. That is an illusion. Their aim is to serve and protect the fucking police, who do not serve and protect the fucking public. They hurt people. You know, I've asked people if I could share their experiences that they've shared with me, and as soon as they allow it, I'll put a compilation out there for people to see. They are doing some murky shit to people, you know. They are causing so much misery to vulnerable people. Greater Manchester police are absolutely vile, and all I ask people is help me raise awareness. I'm not going to stop. You know, they're going to have to literally bury me to get me to shut the fuck up, because I am not going to shut the fuck up, you know. And I think I'm going to call the guy tomorrow who did the weekend interview and say, fuck it, put the entire shite out that I said, because I know I'm not lying. And it might save a person, maybe two if I'm lucky. And I'm happy to take the backlash that I get off the back of it.